It's a dark and stormy night, as cliché as one can get. The wind is howling, a storm is raging, and a car can be heard pulling up to a house. This is no ordinary house, though. This is the mansion of Capone Callahan, great-great-grandfather of our narrator and hero, Tom Callahan. Tom is the only surviving heir of the Callahan dynasty, second only to the Habsburg family in all of Europe. Capone Callahan came over from Ireland in 1893 to seek his fortune at the Chicago World's Fair. After saving a small sum of cash working as a hotel manager for the doctor and amateur taxidermist named Herman Webster Mudgett, Capone moved to Richmond, Virginia, and opened the first tobacco store dedicated to serving the population of the cash crop's newest clients, children. Though just a modest success at first, Capone struck it rich when he developed the hottest craze of 1899, candy cigars. With his newfound wealth, Capone built a mansion deep in rural Midlothian, Virginia, near the coal mines of Chesterfield County. The newly rich bachelor did not stay that way for long, meeting his first and only love, Cinderella Anastasia Zahn, at a cotillion held at the sprawling estate of Cindy's father, Baron Ron von Van Zahn. The two hit it off immediately, and although her father did approve, but let's be honest, which fathers actually do approve at first, they ran off to get married after just 48 hours, which kinda was the custom at the time. The pair had their ups and downs, but managed to produce 3 children: Esmeralda, Louis XIX, and Steve. Esme and Screwy Louis sadly passed away from a tragic accidental drowning during a pie-eating contest to celebrate Steve's first birthday. After the death of her 2 children, Cinderella locked herself in the attic and went full-blown crazy face until her death shortly after. Completely inconsolable and unable to look his remaining son in the face due to blaming him for the deaths of his siblings and his mom, Capone sent Steve away to live with his grandparents, who had recently moved to San Diego from Ireland. Steve never knew his father, and his grandparents never spoke of the, well, unpleasantness of his first birthday. Steve grew up, went to school, got a job, got married, had kids himself, and then he died, okay? He died. His kids had kids, and blah, 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 blah. And so we come to the present day. Tom Callahan is a history teacher in Virginia and recently received a letter with no return address. The letter states that he is the sole heir of Capone Callahan's huge mansion in Midlothian. Everything is now in his name, and he gets the house and a sizable chunk of cash as long as he meets one requirement. He has to read every single book in Capone's library, which is pretty big, and create an audio report on his findings. Not a task for the weak-willed. These are not ordinary books, however. These books deal with the dark, strange, and macabre happenings in the world, better known as our haunted history. Tom arrives to the mansion to begin his quest and finds out that his new digs are not what they appear. Furniture moves on its own, hallways seem to go on forever, and things go bump in the night. And oh yes, Tom is locked in this mansion and can't get out until he fulfills the end of this Faustian bargain. As he plows through these tomes, he will find the answers to some of life's greatest mysteries. But he will also unearth new questions, like where are the remains of Capone Callahan? Who sent Tom the mysterious letter? And what spirits continue to roam this house? Tune in and find out during our haunted history.